As serpentine belts go, I would say this is one of the longer ones. Hey, welcome back. Well, today I'm going to do a repair on this Astro EXT van. EXT stands for extended. This is one of my favorite vehicles. I really like driving this. It rides real nice. I can see out of it real well. It's comfortable. And I can haul lots of stuff in it, especially for my house building project that I'm working on. Speaking of vans, I'd like to mention another YouTube channel, Corkboard TV. That gentleman drives a Montana van, which are, I understand, some of the most comfortable vans ever made. Films a lot of nice places to go visit, so if you're driving and looking for a place to go, tune in to Corkboard TV and check out his videos. Another one of my Canadian subscriber friends is Mudnut59. Now, if you like Jeeps, you need to check out his video on his Jeep. Oh my God, Mudnut59. Go on that channel, subscribe to him, and give him a thumbs up on that Jeep he did. Unbelievable. Mudnut59. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is replace the serpentine belt. And there's the diagram. You have to have the diagram to do it. Now this is a 92 Astro van, so yours may be newer. It might have the air cleaner over here. You probably have to remove it. I don't know. But I'll show you a few things here that you might want to check before you replace your belt. Okay, this is the top of the tensioner, the belt tensioner, and it has some markings on the top here. There. Anyway, there's two little marks. I'm going to go ahead and mark those. Okay, maybe you can see it a little better now. I don't know. Let's see if I hold it down like this. Okay, this is the pointer, so to speak. This right here at the end, that is the where a worn belt will travel, and actually it will be acceptable in between the range between this mark and the marks right here. You can't see them, but it looks like one mark, but anyway, there's two little ones. A new belt will travel probably right in there. And acceptable range is like between these two. Now, if you go past this last mark right there, if you go past, like over on this side here, then it definitely needs to be replaced. But if it's in between the two, in between these two, then it's acceptable as long as it's not cracked or frayed or anything like that. And like I said, a new belt will probably sit somewhere in here. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm going to put a new belt on it and we'll find out. What you have to do is get down here to this pulley right here, and you will put a 1/2-inch drive 16mm socket, or I believe a 5/8 will also fit, on the end of that bolt. Not this one, but this one right here. And you pull up on it. Actually, you go counterclockwise, like you're going to loosen the bolt, which would be counterclockwise. That will bring this pulley up this way, and it'll release the tension, and you'll be able to remove the belt. So here's a serpentine belt tool that you can use to take the belt off with, or use to pull the pulley back with. Or you can use a 1/2-inch drive wrench or a breaker bar. A breaker bar would be better. I'm just using a wrench. And a 16mm or 5/8" socket. Let's try with the wrench first and see how it works. Okay, this is the 1/2-inch drive wrench with a 16mm socket on it. And yeah, there's some tension there. But there would be enough to, that's loose enough to get the belt off. So no problem there. Okay, using the serpentine belt tool, and by the way, it's like a 6-point socket on it, so it's going to have to find a position on that bolt that it likes. It's like right there. There's a little more room because you don't have the head of the wrench in your way. So I don't know, but the thing is so long thing, the tool is so long that I'm actually hitting the part of the condenser there, so I might have to get a bite on it over more this way if I can, and then the hose is in the way. So let me see what I can do with a different socket on the end of this. This 6-point has to find the right spot, and I got a hose right here and I got a condenser right there, so let me see what I can do with the other socket. Okay, I like the length of the tool because of the leverage you can get. The trans dipstick's probably gonna be in the way now. Get over here, and my transmission dipstick's in the way. This is not a difficult job, but it seems to be turning into one. Get on there. Well, now that's in the way because of the length of the tool. Something to be said for the ratchet so far. And then we go back over here and we have no leverage. So I'm not going to fight it. The leverage is nice with the new tool, but it may be a little long for my needs here, and I'll just stay with my, I think I'll just stay with the ratchet wrench here. I can get it in there between the fan, and I can back up. I can back up all the way to here. I can miss the trans fluid. So, yeah. Say to use a breaker bar, but the ratchet actually gives you more room in here as well. So I recommend a ratchet if you got a 1/2-inch ratchet. This should not be tight enough to hurt your ratchet at all. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take the tension off and take this belt off. There's no way to really get a good filming of this, so I'm going to go ahead and do what I have to do. If you take it off the alternator pulley first, which is this one back here, where my finger's pointing, that you can't see on the camera, it loosens it up enough to where you can get the belt off of all the others easily. It's probably the easiest one to pull the belt off of first. Okay, take the tool out and come over here. Oh, that sounds really nice. In fact, I can't hear it. This one here is like new. So, and this one down here. So that's gonna go eventually. That's a little noisy for my taste, especially out here in the desert, the heat. I'll go ahead and get this belt off. Okay, so the new belt actually sets down in this way on top. It did not have to come out in front of the fan. I'm pulling the old belt between my two thumbs with the new belt to get a rough idea of how long it is, and yeah, it's the right belt. The new belt I got is the right belt. It's the right width, and I'll be good to go. Same amount of grooves. Okay, after a wrestling match with this, and I did it all from the top. If you have two people and one could be underneath to hold the belt onto the crankshaft pulley, damper pulley, whatever you want to call it, it would make the job a lot easier, but working alone like I am, I got to fight it a little bit. If you remember, the old belt was traveling with the tensioner position right over in here, and now the new belt is lined up right exactly where a new belt should be. Tensioner position right there. Only thing I need to do now is start it up. Steve AZ711 saying thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Remember to click the notification bell Till the next video, bye for now. Yeah, you might be able to see a few of the cracks in this belt. It feels pretty dry.